Today I'm going to be making a copycat recipe for the See's Candy Milk Bordeaux chocolates. Typically this recipe calls for 1 cup of brown sugar, but I don't have enough brown sugar, so I'm going to make it out of white sugar and molasses, which is what brown sugar is made out of, so I'll also be showing you how to do that. I might add pecans to some of them, which would change the name of the truffle. I just forgot what it's called. So we're going to do half milk Bordeaux and then half same thing but with pecans. Step 1 is to melt 1 stick of butter. If you're using regular brown sugar, which is what you're supposed to do, then use 1 cup of packed brown sugar. I'm going to be using white sugar and molasses, so I'm doing like 2 tablespoons shy of 1 whole cup. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon and a half or so of molasses. This is what the molasses looks like. You can literally buy this at any grocery store, and it's really inexpensive as well. So it's a good thing to have on hand. I'm going to add a good big dollop. I'm going to mix that in and just go by color and see if it looks like the proper color, and I'll show it to you. You can tell already that that was the proper amount of molasses. I'm going to cook this on medium heat for about 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and it'll be thick and the sugar will be dissolved. Essentially for this step we're just making a caramel and then swapping regular sugar for brown sugar. And then once this is cooked for the 2 minutes, I'll add 1/4 cup of heavy cream. It's oily like this where the butter is separated. That means it's definitely not done. Now that it's starting to simmer and boil, I'll set a timer for 2 minutes. And after the 2 minutes, I'll mix in the heavy cream. I'm going to cook the heavy cream in for 30 seconds and then take it off the heat. That cooked in so nice and fast. So now I'm going to turn this off the heat and let it rest for 10 minutes. Now that my caramel sauce has cooled for 10 minutes, I measured out 2 cups of powdered sugar. I'm going to slowly add this to the sauce to form a dough. Here's what my dough looks like after everything's been mixed in. Now I have to let it cool in the fridge for 2 hours before I can form it into its molds, or before you can just roll it into balls if that's what you would like. This tiny amount of dough will make about 24 truffles. After 2 hours, I placed them in these molds, covered them, and let them go in the freezer for like 15 minutes. And then it was way too hard to film me covering the chocolates and putting the sprinkles on, but you just melt down the chocolate and put sprinkles if you desire, and there you have it.